Sometimes the loudest battles aren't fought on the battlefield. They're fought in silence, in scars, and in the courage to stand tall when the world tries to break you. The training field pulsed with tension as Colonel Harris's voice cut through the crisp morning air. Late again on your PT run, Captain Ruiz? What's the excuse this time? His words carried a sharp, mocking edge. Soldiers shifted in formation, glancing nervously at each other, afraid to meet her eyes. Captain Elena Ruiz stood motionless, her heart pounding. She had endured these accusations before, swallowing them in silence. But today, that silence shattered. Before I reveal what happened next, let me know in the comments where you're watching from. I love knowing how far this story reaches. The cold wind burned her lungs as memories crashed back the night the convoy exploded. Fire ripping the desert sky apart. Shrapnel tearing through her side. She had learned to hide the scars beneath her uniform. But ridicule from her own commander cut deeper than any wound. Whispers rippled through the ranks. Would she stay quiet again, or finally let them see the truth? Her hands trembled as she reached for her jacket. The colonel smirked, certain he had broken her. But when Elena pulled off the fabric and let it drop, the world seemed to freeze. Jagged scars stretched across her torso, etched by the explosion that should have ended her life. The colonel's grin vanished. Silence consumed the field. Soldiers who once doubted her now stared in awe. Her voice trembled, yet carried unshakable strength. Every morning, I run against the memory of fire tearing through my body. I train not because it's easy, but because I refuse to let these scars define me. The words struck harder than any reprimand. Colonel Harris's jaw clenched, shame flickering across his face. No words came. Instead, he stepped back and raised his hand in a sharp salute, not as a superior, but as a soldier honoring another. Applause rose from the formation, hesitant at first, then thundering. In their eyes, Elena was no longer mocked as weak. She was the warrior who had survived fire, pain, and doubt, and still stood unbroken. Because courage doesn't shout. It bleeds. It scars. And then it rises again. That morning field, once a place of humiliation, became the ground where truth breathed, where scars were no longer weakness, but proof of a strength no one could ever take away. Thank you for being here. If this story touched your heart, drop your thoughts below and don't forget to subscribe for more powerful stories of resilience, courage, and strength.